Everybody knows that for a number of years, Randy Hales and I have been good friends and, well, we still are friends, but a lot of the comments that Randy is making week after week, but the comments that he made last week here on Power Pro and his actions were just totally uncalled for with the Brandon Baxter incident, and came out to the golf course here and found this guy, caught up with Brandon Baxter, and Brandon, let me tell you, it's good to just see you up and around after all that stuff you've been through.
Thanks, Corey. I'm glad you came out here, and I appreciate the time to talk to the people. The last time you people saw me was a day that I don't want them to remember me like that. Randy Hales came out on television, and he brought up things that have haunted me my entire life. Talked about personal things that just I don't want to talk about, and really, they don't belong in a wrestling program.
And you're right, they don't.
And not only did he do that, after he got done just dragging me through the mud, he decided he wanted to go ahead and take it a step further and punish me and beat me by slapping me in the face, by punching me in the face. Billy Travis had to hold him because, of course, I don't believe Randy Hales could do it on his own. But it's obvious that Brandon Baxter certainly has had better days.
You know, Brendan, I watched that tape back of the show last week, and that incident that occurred with you and Randy and Billy Travis, the whole works, and the beatings were so brutal. And even my wife mentioned how brutal the beatings was, but the sad part about it was that he started getting into the family thing and all that stuff, and talking personal business, like talking about your dad and all that sort of thing. It was awful.
You know, Corey, that's something that just shouldn't have happened. There was only one person in the entire wrestling business that I'd ever confided the story about my father in, and that was to Randy Hales. And Randy drug it out on television like it was some kind of soap opera, like it belonged to be talked about. It's not. That doesn't have anything to do with my career, nothing to do with the wrestling business or what I'm doing in Power Pro. You know, the main regret I have in my life is that I never got to know my father. By the time he was killed, I was 2 years old, and you know, I've heard the stories.
Right.
My mother and my grandparents, they've all talked about him, and they talk about the similarities between us, but I never got to know him. But I feel that I know that he's watching me. He's watching me from above, and what I've done in life, and in the wrestling business, and in life in general, is strive to make him happy. And that's what I'm doing, striving to make him happy.
Market, the big one, this Saturday and Sunday at the Mid-South Fairgrounds.
The big one, the biggest bargain in fun.
Maybe I can sell some of this stuff for cash. Hey, what's this?
Your wish is my command.
Oh, well, in that case, I really need some fast cash.
Oh, that's simple.
Where am I?
Title loans, the answer to your money problems.
When cash is critical, we loan you money to the max. Just dial 1-800-514-CASH and connect with Tennessee Title Loans for cash that's interest-free for the first 30 days and no payment for 60 days. That's 1-800-514-CASH. It's the most efficient quick money source around.
Need a part fast? Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage has automobile parts inside 35,000 square feet of warehouse space. From engines to transmissions, sheet metal to front caps, steering columns, and replacement glass of all kinds. And if they don't have it, they're connected to over 4,000 other salvage yards by computer. They always say yes to your parts needs. Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, 3100 Gill Road.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the fastest parts in town, come on down.
Oh, Lisa, your new furniture is just beautiful. How do you do it?
The Fleming Way. Whatever you want up to $5,000 for just $20 a month with no interest to the year 2000.
Season premiere of our Angel Network.
Who's this from?
What are we up to next? Find out next over.
Monday at 4 on TV 5. Introducing the 1998 Kia Sportage.
Swamp tours.
Sounds like fun.
Welcome to the swamp.
Hey! That got your mojo going, huh? We're looking for that big bad alligator right now. Propaganda, where you at, baby? Yep, here's a shortcut. Who needs road? Tastes just like chicken. Hello there, what y'all doing?
Try it, honey.
The 1998 Kia Sportage. Auto Mart Kia, the home of Zero Down, with 2 locations in Memphis.
Took a break after that last emotional part here, and hey, I wish, you know, we had more time every week for the fans to get a chance to listen to the guys and talk about a little more of their personal history and the personal profile type deal. So while you're here, tell us how you get your start in wrestling and how the whole works.
Well, it's kind of a long story. You know, most kids, I guess, dream about growing up and being maybe a fireman or a football player, a basketball player, but my dream was, and I wanted to grow up to be a professional wrestler. I watched wrestling in Dallas, world-class championship wrestling from the Sportatorium, and idolized the heroes of Texas, the Von Erichs.
Oh, yeah.
From that point on, I knew that that's what I wanted to do, but obviously, as you can tell, I wasn't graced being 7 feet tall or 350 pounds, but I didn't let it kill my dream. I was going to keep going for it. Actually, I got a spot announcing for the Global Wrestling Federation, which was on ESPN. Yeah. Started out there and moved on up here to Memphis in 1995. And Randy Hales gave me my first break. Give the devil his due for that, I guess, in 1995. I came up here and just been going ever since. But, you know, I've always thought there's nothing else I want to do, but after last week and the beating that I took and everything that took place, I kind of started to doubt that.
Hey, Ben, got just a little bit older than you are, Brandon. I'd just like to say, if I can give you any piece of advice in this thing, it would be don't let a guy kill your dreams. Don't let Randy Hales stop your career. You got a greater career ahead of you. And
you know me better than that, Corey. You've seen me long enough. I'm not going to let that happen. I said I had second thoughts, second doubts, but they lasted just that, a second. I went back and I watched the tape over and over and over again, and the scenes are etched in my mind now. And Randy Hales said on the interview, he said that I don't have the heart, I don't have the work ethic, and I don't have the desire to make it. And part of that might have been true. So what I did was I took a step back and I looked at myself and looked at my career, looked at what I've done and what I want to do. And I realized that success is a choice, and I choose to be successful. I'm not going to let Randy Hales hold me back. And for every punch, for every kick, for every slap that Randy Hales gave to me, he's going to get one back. I'm going to do it for myself, for the people of Memphis, and for the man watching me upstairs, my father. It's going to happen.
Brandon, hey, thanks for all your time. Let's go play 18 or 20 holes, huh?
Come on, Chris. Why don't you drive?
You drive.
No, come on.
Hey, play 18 or 20 holes. How about that? Randy Hales makes his way around. Before you get started,
who authorized you to play that on my
nobody
TV?
authorized me, but I just thought that when you came out here, what about this stuff that
you think you're the producer of this television?
No, I don't think that, but I just...
Does anybody really care about the sad life of Brandon Baxter? Does anybody care at all?
Apparently you don't, and you don't respect the guy and his family and all the stuff he's been through. That's ridiculous.
All I have to say is this. Everybody that watched the show last week or saw a little bit of that video, I personally beat his brains out and gave him the worst beating that's ever been given on this television.
Personally, with Billy Travis hitting him with the guitar.
I did it personally, and Brandon Baxter's finished. I guess he's going back to Dallas because he's through in the wrestling business. I guess he's working in a grocery store or McDonald's or something else because he doesn't deserve to be in this great business. Let me tell you something. I said it before. He's a loser. He took a tragedy in his life. Who, do you think I care about his dead dad?
Come on. Hey, come on, Randy.
Care about, you think I care?
Come on.
Do you think I
You
care?
may not care, but I care, and a bunch of other fans and everybody else that they care. People that
belong here now,
are a
Randy.
little
Come on.
more sensible than you. I don't know what's gotten into you, Randy.
Brandon Baxter is a loser. He's a scum of the earth. His father was a loser. His whole family is. And I guarantee you, we'll never see him on my TV. Now, get the music started. The referee's in the ring because I have booked a great match here.
Yeah.
A great match.
Well, you have done that, no doubt.